athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
Now, here's Suggs, quickly covering, and the pass to Wagner. Wagner has screen on Barnes. And it's Banchero missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. To the paint, 8 feet away. Bertle's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Barnes. Barrett trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
It's on Paolo Banchero. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Now, here's Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Here's Carter. And he converts the layup.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Now, here's Quickly. He started closer. Nobody near Barnes. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Banchero has screen on Quickly. Harris passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Quickly with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Good on the three-point shot. Suggs has got 5.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Here's Quickly. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Off target with his 3. Raptors trail by 3. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league cash teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Now here is Harris. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero just attacking the rim. Going up over the defense that time.
Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And there's the drive. Now here's Barnes. To the middle. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. For 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Banchero has screen on Quickly. Pirtle with the steal. And here we go. Barnes with it. Picked up by Suggs. To the left wing. They get a hand on it. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. And Barrett now top of the key. And Pirtle has it in the corner. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Magic ball.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. And Wagner drives in.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
Raptors trail by 3. 23 seconds left to play in the first. And the basket is good. Quickly's got his second bucket.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And finished off by Banchero.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
And here is Quickly. The shot that time, not on target. At the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job of putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Dr. Pirtle out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
He takes it in. Pirtle with the steal. Quickly with it. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Suggs with the steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Back to Quickly. Pirtle, high post. On the wing quickly. Clock at 4.
Good, strong defensive awareness on display that time from Carter Jr. He's not afraid to mix it up and get scrappy defensively.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, is due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Pirtle's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors. Harris dishes to Carter. Banchero passes to Suggs. Carter on the wing. Magic moving the ball around. Suggs with a screen for Banchero. Carter with it. Did now by Barnes. They get it back. Banchero. And the layup's good off the glass. Banchero's got 8 points.
Love that attacking mentality from Banchero on the glass. Getting after it for the second chance.
Now, here's Quickly. And that one's good. Barnes. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 7. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Suggs. 6 points for Wendell Carter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Purtle. He has 6. The kick out to Barnes. And it's off from 3-point range. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Pirtle's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And then Carter with the dunk.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Driving in. Quickly the pass to Purtle. All alone, and slam dunk by Harris.
Can't be careless with the ball around Banchero. Playing with your food around him, and he's going to eat it.
23 seconds left to play here in the half. Going inside, here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curves a 10-0 run by Orlando.
Down low, here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Fultz in at the 2 guard. Orlando leading by 8. Anthony looking it over. Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's tipped, lock at 6. And there's another turnover by the Raptors.
Magic ball.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Can't connect from short range.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Dick. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
at 6'8", this rookie, Dick, can absolutely get up with the best of them. Terrific finish there.
And that one's good, Wagner.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And Clark, much like his pops, Cole Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Trent against Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Isaac's got his first points of the game.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Trent against Fultz. Pass to Olynyk. Passes to Nora. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul. Second.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Clark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball. Boy, you look at Isaac. He's got a nice ability now to finish inside. Very impressive.
1:52 left in the third. Drives to the hoop. Olynyk inside. He's defended by Wagner. You know, Greg, for the Olynyks, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was the coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And finish off by Wagner.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Abashi the pass to Nora. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He kicks it to Olynyk. And there's the pass to Dick. Taken away by Anthony. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself. And Isaac throws it down.
Excellent defense from Anthony. Impressive job reading the opponent and coming away with that steal.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And Carroll comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Hans Wagner's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Harris subbed in for Fultz. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dick's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defenders are going to have to keep up with this rookie, Dick, an excellent shooter.
Inside. Carter down low. He's against Olynyk. A nice shot by Carter. And the Magic lead by 9.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's Nora. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Nice stop that time by Banchero. Excellent anticipation.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Scotty Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Bruce Brown. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's quickly in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. 3 on the clock. Barnes can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the inside, Carter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Carter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
Carter Jr. has the talent to take over games, showing you how dangerous he can be right now.
Here's Poeltl. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Carter Jr.
Great talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Boy, Poeltl is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Carter hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Suggs. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes.
That's his foul.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Quickly. The drive by Barnes. Brown, and just miss after miss right now. Magic leading by 17. To the middle. Here's Carter. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Carter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's 20 points for Wendell Carter. Here's Brown. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. Inside. Stolen by Quickly. It's deflected. Brown outside. And they double up Brown. Barnes outside. Going inside. Back to Poeltl.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
The kick out to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes.
That's his first
foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And that one is good. Carter's got 22.
Carter did this against high-level college competition, consistently showcased the ability to score efficiently.
Barnes finds Poeltl. Banchero against Barnes. Barrett with a screen on Banchero. And stolen by Wagner.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Magic.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Wendell Carter.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Here's Quickly, the Magic getting the bucket. Lays it up off the glass.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Down low. Here's Carter. Rebound by the Raptors. 36 seconds left in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Carter. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pirtle's shot is off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Clock at 6. Back to Pirtle. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Claxton. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Claxton can't get it to go.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
And he makes both free throws.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And here's Schroeder outside. Offensive rebound.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Now quickly. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Here's Barrett. Back to Pirtle. And that one's long.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And he gets it to go. Claxton's got 6.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Schroeder against quickly. Barnes lays it up and banks it in.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Quickly against Schroeder. Here's Johnson. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Quickly against Schroeder. Here's Pirtle. It's tipped. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Back to Claxton. Rejected by Barnes.
Timing and anticipation. That's how Scotty pulled off that block.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with a #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered. That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
And it's Brown off the drive. And the jam by Brown.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
It's stolen by Barnes. And here come the Raptors again. Toronto in transition. They get it back. Pass to Pirtle. Now Brown. The Raptors need to get off a shot.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Schroeder with it. Now quickly defending. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Pirtle finds Barrett. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Did you see that? I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
And he takes that one up and powers it through to the middle. Looking to end the run. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Schroeder.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
quickly outside. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Barnes a screen. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Raptors ball. At the line for 2.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. There's 14 seconds left now in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barrett. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Raptors out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Scotty Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Brown with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Pirtle. Yet to see a basket. He takes it in. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Pirtle showing a little speed and some handles on that drive.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Quickly drives in, kicks it out to Barnes. It's stolen by Johnson. On the break. Pass to Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Going inside, Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Every team can use a guy like Pirtle, a glue guy. Shores up the middle, protects the rim.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Did you know that Jakob Pirtle's parents were both elite volleyball players?
Yes, BA, that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. Quickly drives in. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson against Barnes. Shot from the wing. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. Pass to Thomas for 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Barnes.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
It's Quickly with a drive. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Brooklyn with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. To the inside. Out to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Pirtle with the block.
Jakob Pirtle saying, not in my house.
5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Claxton. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus. And Schroeder becoming a more consistent floor general out there.
Barnes against Johnson. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. It's quickly with a drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The free throw drops for quickly. Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Inside, here's Olynyk. The shot, deflected. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle, here's Claxton. From deep, Johnson bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Toronto trailing.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Nets up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda. Let's give a big round of applause.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And so in the game for the Nets, we've got Sharp, Walker out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Bates Diop in at the 3. And Simmons gets it to go.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Walker against Trent. Outside Olynyk. Back to Trent. Pass to Dick. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Dick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Shooting through contact. Grady Dick has a compact release that holds up well.
Well, Graham, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Here's Trent driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
The Nets with a lead. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. The kick out to Walker. Back to Sharp. Can't get it to drop. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Dick. Simmons defending. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Nora. Here's Dick. For the lead. He can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Takes it inside. Here's Nora. He's scoreless. It's Olynyk, high post. Trent outside. There's the block. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Here's Trent. 3 on the clock. Here's Olynyk. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
The hustle, the energy. It's why Olynyk is out here. Great work.
Now here's Simmons. The D's right on him. And the shot goes. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
And the Nets shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Pass to Sharp. With the drive. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Dick. Olynyk with a screen on Simmons. Back to Olynyk. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Down low. Here's Sharp. The kick out to Simmons. And the Nets call time here.
Get down, man. On the court, score.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Oh, it's stolen.
Net foul. Ronnie Walker IV. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Dick. Simmons defending. There's the drive. Jams it in off a great move. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity. Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
For Toronto, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Trent outside. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Can't connect from short range. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Walker. And rejected. Here's Nora. Walker covering. Nora, pass to Olynyk. Shots blocked. Here's Watford. Right wing. And here's Simmons. Here's Bates Diop, and he drives in. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
his selection just in time. Well done.
And what I love, there was no...
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Nets out in front. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Gary Trent. He's out there with Dick. And it's Olynyk in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Watford. Bridges, he's checked in for Bates Diop. And it's Thomas in for Walker. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Pirtle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Schroeder. Here's Thomas, defended by Brown. Screened by Claxton. Outside Johnson. To the inside. And Claxton gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 5.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. And again, Toronto, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And that one is hammered home.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass.
Pass to Johnson. Schroeder, a screen on Pirtle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Olynyk's checked in for Toronto. And it's Barrett off the drive. 3-pointer. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets with a lead. Bridges, a screen on quickly. Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Olynyk finds Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Brown. Barnes in the post. Working on Claxton. Outside Barrett. To win the cold spell. Bullseye!
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Here's Schroeder. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 10.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Quickly from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Claxton, and he drops it in from the low post. Claxton's got 24 points.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And it's Quickly with a miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
To the middle. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
Outside Schroeder. Back to Johnson. Out to Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings him with an 8.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Schroeder against Quickly. Bridges outside. Inside, here's Claxton. And the layup is good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And
exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
So the Nets starting five. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Johnson outside. Harris against Thomas. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. It's stolen by Banchero. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Wagner, a screen on Johnson. Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
And despite the KD Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Suggs dishes to Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points for Wendell Carter.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
The drive by Schroeder. No good again that time.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Carter, and he has space. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And Suggs showcasing his versatility, which includes keeping his teammates involved.
Inside, Claxton. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now, here's Banchero. Carter right side. Harris outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Carter missing. Nets trail by 7. Bridges outside. From deep, Johnson. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Schroeder looking around. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Schroeder.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Suggs. T right on him. Carter, the pass to Suggs. Sweet move, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Suggs is fearless. I mean, anytime you try and get physical with this young man, he seems to embrace the contact, and there, an opportunity for the end.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Here's Suggs after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harris off the drive. To the inside. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Wagner drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Claxton finds Johnson. The 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Suggs. Harris passes to Carter. Bridges with the steal. Here's the three. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Johnson buries it down low. Johnson's got 5.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Carter kicks to Banchero. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And no good that time. And so it's Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for Orlando. He comes away. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here is Harris. No scoring in this one. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Claxton.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Got a piece of it. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. Drops in the breakaway layup. Harris has got his first 2 points. Nets trail by 3 to the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 4 on the clock, and Brooklyn with another turnover here.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Here's Schroeder after the Magic pick up 2. No good on the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Suggs. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Carter.
And we know Carter Jr. has put work into his jumper. There, you see the results on display.
Bridges sets the screen for Schroeder. Bridges outside to end the run. The pass to Claxton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some blatant defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's Carter, high post. He's got 15. Harris dishes to Banchero. Back to Harris. Driving in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
Suggs with the steal. Harris passes to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Thomas. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Carter with the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Deflects the pass and stolen by Wagner. Bridges with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Tipped away. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And stolen by Wagner. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And it's Orlando's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Carter for three. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Nets trail by 8. Claxton the pass to Thomas. There's the triple. He can't get that one. Orlando, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Banchero lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges kicks to Thomas. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Fires the 3. On the wing, Johnson. Schroeder outside. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
3.
Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Wagner left side. He dishes it to Banchero. Pass to Carter. And the shot goes down. Carter's got 17 now.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Walker out there with Dennis Smith. Then it's Sharp, and it's Bates Diop in at the small forward position. Now, here's Wagner. Isaac up top. A rebound by the Nets.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Smith. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got his second basket of the game. RJ, so much goes into extending an NBA playing career. What was the key for you in your long career?
Well, for me, physically, I had to start doing more things away from the game of basketball. Doing yoga, doing strength training, but also the changes mentally. I went from a 20-point-a-game scorer to a guy that was getting 3 or 4 shots a game. You have to be able to accept your role and then star in your role. And for me, I just love doing that.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Magic getting the bucket. 4 on the shot clock. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And it's Wagner missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Fires from the corner. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And so here's Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here he goes. Fultz finds Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Isaac's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
The drive by Smith. Walker in the corner. Here's Watford. He's covered by Isaac. Down low, here's Sharp. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
they didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. They set the pick. Smith drives in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Watford. Here's Bates Diop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. Orlando leading by 4. Ingles dishes to Anthony. Can't get it to fall. The Nets have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Walker in the corner. Inside, here's Sharp outside for Simmons. Tries again, pass to Watford. Walker a screen on Ingles. Knocked away. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is leap. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Passes it to Sharp, over to the wing. Here's Bates Diop, Ingles covering. Here's Watford. Walker goes in. And yes, it's good.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for a smooth reverse.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Outside Anthony. The pass to Isaac. Outside Anthony. Back to Isaac. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Isaac's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Watford. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skill, he sees it.
Anthony drives in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Harris is checked in for Fultz. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Johnson's got 11 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops.
And we've reached the end of the third. Orlando out in front. They lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. That's us out there for Orlando. Here's Harris. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Harris has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Orlando. Nets trail by 7. Johnson sets the screen for Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. In the corner, Simmons with it. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Orlando leading by 7. Into the lane. Suggs lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the body control from Suggs, just brushing off tight coverage and keeping the focus on the task at hand.
Here's Simmons. Johnson outside. Back to Simmons. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Kicks to Carter. Now, here's Suggs. Thomas covering. Banchero, right side. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back.
And love watching Simmons run the floor. Just eating up so much space in so little time.
Carter on the wing. Banchero against Johnson. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Outside Thomas. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And now Orlando on the break. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Wagner. Banchero's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Johnson outside, fires for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Out to Carter. Dish now to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. From downtown, rebound by Johnson. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 9 points. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. To the middle on the wing, Johnson. Outside for Thomas. Over Suggs. And he can't bank that one in. Magic leading by 9. Carter outside. Wagner outside. Back to Carter. There's the lob to Banchero. And the turnover again by Orlando.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm balling?
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Ben Simmons. Schroeder outside. Johnson outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Banchero, here we go. And finished off by Banchero.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now, here's Suggs. There's the lob to Carter. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they...
NBA action on 2K Sports. You know, Doris, looking at this game here tonight, both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, BA, the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
So the Raptors starting 5. We've got R.J. Barrett. Bruce Brown is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Barnes, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, BA, we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from 3. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You see the strength of Scotty Barnes on that drive. If he creates momentum, you better look out.
Here's Suggs. Carter, a screen on Quickly. Suggs with the bucket.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Quickly outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. Stolen by Carter. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Down low. And stolen by Brown. And now the Raptors on the break. Now Barnes. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Pirtle. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
And stolen by Brown. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, okay then. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Quickly's got space. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, BA. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
Quickly outside. There's the double team with Carter. Pirtle finds Barnes. 4 on the clock. Barrett, a screen on Banchero. From the top of the key, Barnes, it's good.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Barnes against Banchero. Kicks it to Quickly. Back to Pirtle. Up and over Carter. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Banchero. Back to Carter. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
Kicks it out to Barnes. The 17-footer. The rebound by Carter. Orlando leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Banchero with a screen on Quickly. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, Banchero seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
It's Quickly with a drive. And stolen by Banchero. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic for the finish. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Barnes, and he drops the first.
Despite the fact that he's highly skilled, Paolo Banchero also plays with this relentless energy you love.
The Raptors making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Now here's Quickly. It's Barnes on the wing. Olynyk with a screen on Banchero. Barnes passes to Olynyk. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Suggs. Carter from outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. 8 points in the... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So for Toronto right now, R.J. Barrett out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Brown in at the 2. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump." These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into.
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie.
Boy, Franz Wagner, such a tremendous passer.
And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
And it's Barrett off the drive, and they pick up 2.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
Harris passes to Carter. Here's Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. Stolen by Quickly.
Orlando foul. Paolo Banchero. First personal foul.
Now that we've had a few years of reference to us, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
The 3 from Barnes. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Back to Banchero. Shoots over Brown. Goes back up. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
That's about want to right there. Paolo Banchero hustling after the offensive rebound, creating a second chance opportunity.
Quickly with the ball. Now Carter defending. Back to Quickly. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Barnes with a screen on Harris. Pass to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick to Olynyk. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul.
Harris against Brown. Driving inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Olynyk.
You have to love the hard work of Gary Harris on the defensive end. Alters the shot right there.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, this guy's such an impressive defensive player. Scotty Barnes, cross-positional, makes a play for his teammate. Nicely done.
To the middle, Wagner, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Barnes with a screen on Harris. To the paint. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Banchero down the lane. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Carter against Brown. Carter inside. Wagner outside. The three from Banchero. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Brown looking around. Pass to Barrett. 5 to shoot. Over Banchero. Misses off the left iron.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
And so it's Orlando. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
For your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
They've got Jonathan Isaac. Anthony is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And the basket by Abaji.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Hurdles checked in for Toronto.
Raptors substitution.
Wagner, the pass to Anthony. And he lobs it up. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Just 5 to shoot. Fultz passes to Wagner. Reverses. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hard for Wagner to avoid the contact. His shooting ability is going to have defenders reacting to him.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Ali. Here's Isaac. Back to Wagner. Isaac finds Wagner. Fades away. Ingles, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Trent with it. Fultz picks him up. Fultz against Trent. to Dick. Here's Nora. Misses the three. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They held a 12-point lead earlier. It's stolen by Trent. Here's Nora. Isaac covering. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. No good. Nice D from Wagner.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Isaac. Wagner with a screen on Trent. And Isaac, here we go. Back to Wagner. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
He takes it in, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested. And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. Soft touch off the glass. Wagner's got 6.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game for Orlando. They've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Fultz. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
BA, that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Pass to Dick. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Anthony outside. Wagner outside. Inside. Here's Isaac. Drops in the layup for 2.
Now you can see why people are so excited about Jonathan Isaac showing off that scoring ability on the interior.
Here's Dick. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A line change here for Toronto. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Barnes with a screen on Anthony. Pass to Barrett. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Barnes. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac outside. Down low. Left side Fultz. Back to Isaac.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
And he makes the first.
Jonathan Isaac. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And so it's the Orlando Magic liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Orlando shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. So for Toronto right now, Scotty Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Screened by Olynyk. Lots of room. And the jumper falls for him.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the paint. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Pass to Olynyk. Outside Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the middle. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Barnes with a screen on Wagner. Here's Barrett. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Carter. Oh, Olynyk with some nice D. For Toronto, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. To the inside, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Inside. Stolen by Quickly. And now the Raptors on the break. And he dunks it down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pirtle's checked in for Olynyk.
Number 19, Jakob Poeltl.
The Raptors have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Quickly against Wagner. Pass to Poeltl. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Down low. Here's Carter, and here's Banchero. Carter, a screen on Barnes. Banchero, no good. Wagner against Quickly. Going inside. Pass to Poeltl. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Orlando Ball.
And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. 17 points was their biggest margin. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Quickly passes to Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Both free throws good from Barnes. Orlando leading. To the middle to snap the cold streak. And he jams it home with authority.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
On the wing Quickly. Defended by Wagner. It's stolen. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Poeltl. Now here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Magic.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And you have to recognize what a night it was for Jalen Suggs.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Brown finds Barnes. Meredith screen on Banchero. Here's Barnes. And too long on the shot. Harris with it. So it's the Magic winning this one easily.
Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from the Greg. Both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got Scotty Barnes. Bruce Brown is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Barrett, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. Here's Schroeder. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's the drive. There it finds Pirtle. Unloads. Bridges with the board. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. Again, the Nets for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Quickly against Schroeder. Driving to the basket. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Quickly. The offensive rebound out to Barrett. Back to Pirtle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Nets with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume 3-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Schroeder against Quickly. On the wing, Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Shoots over Schroeder, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Outside Thomas. Johnson against Brown. Over in the corner, Claxton. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Toronto, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Puts it up. Here's Barnes. Passes it to Pirtle. Over Claxton. And again, Toronto no up.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Brown finds Pirtle. The kick out to Brown. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Can't get a much better look than that. Pirtle with an aggressive move.
Johnson sets the screen for Schroeder. And there's the pass to Claxton. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Johnson, good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Brown inside. Thomas covering. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Thomas is screen on Quickly. Outside Thomas. Over in the corner, Claxton. Off target from 3-point range. Raptors trail by 13. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Feeds to Barnes. Good work defensively by Johnson.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Thomas sets a screen for Schroeder. From the arc. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Schroeder. Thomas got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Dick. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Claxton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Dick. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer's up. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket. And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Quickly against Schroeder. Back to Pirtle. Rebounded by the Nets. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Good on the bucket. Brown's got his first points in this one. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Schroeder against Quickly. Johnson outside. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And Schroeder becoming a more consistent floor general out there.
Schroeder against Quickly. Kicks to Brown. He feeds it to Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. Shoots over Schroeder. That one wide left.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Barnes the screen. Brown wide open. He fires. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Bridges, no one around him. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Quickly against Schroeder. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Brown with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Brooklyn leading by 21. Johnson with it. Picked up by Brown. Nets passing it around for the three. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Thomas. Johnson's got 12.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Brown dishes to Pirtle. The kick out to Brown. Takes it inside, and Brown throws it down hard.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. To the inside. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Quickly. He dishes it to Pirtle, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Strong work inside from Pirtle. Like seeing him attack with confidence from this area.
Johnson with a screen on Quickly. Johnson outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 20.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Back to Pirtle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 6 points for Jakob Pirtle. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by Schroeder.
Substitutions on the court.
Got it off in time. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Nets out in front. They lead by 18. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And for players, Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded.
So for Toronto right now, Gary Trent is out there with Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Nora in a power forward position. Finney-Smith with it. Picked by Finney-Smith. And he drives in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Over to the left wing. Here's Watford. Still yet to score. Inside. Makes it off the glass. And the Nets lead by 20.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Ooh, that's right in the face of the D.
You know, he dealt with the pressure like it was nothing. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Walker against Trent. The tray. Here's Abaji. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Nets leading by 21. Watford passes to Sharp. Finney Smith with it. Down low. Here's Watford. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Throws it up high and finished off by Finney Smith.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's Dick, covered by Smith. Passes to Abaji. Just 5 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. And the pass to Nwora. Here's Dick. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Pass to Sharp. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Here's Smith. Kept alive. The kick out to Walker. Here's Watford. And the shot goes in. Watford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Dick passes to Nwora. To the paint. 18 feet out. Brooklyn with the rebound. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Watford passes to Sharp. Here's Watford. Pass to Finney Smith. They set the pick. Nwora grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. He's perfect from the line this time. Schroeder looking around. Johnson wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. To the middle, here's Pirtle. That's tipped. Here's Claxton, quickly covering. Nobody near Schroeder. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with the great balance on that shot.
Pirtle with a screen on Schroeder. And there's the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And that one drops.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Count it. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And taken away by Brown. 4-on-3 break. Here's Quickly. Lays it up and banks it in. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Down low, here's Claxton. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they got to bring the double team.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. To the inside. And Barrett slams it in.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Good chance here for Johnson. It's good again, and an excellent 7-for-8 shooting night so far.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Quickly against Schroeder. And that one's good, Quickly.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Claxton. That one off the back iron and out. The Raptors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Round down low. Thomas is there. The shot's good.
From Emmanuel Quickly.
Nets leading by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Quickly up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. The kick out to Brown. Six for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Some room here for Schroeder. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Brown finds Barnes. Quickly a screen on Johnson. Clock at 4. Brown outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Over in the corner, Claxton. Misses the 3. And here is Quickly. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Welcome to two. Sports and another exciting edition of it. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, BA. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Suggs in at the point. And the basket is good.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. No one near him. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Schroeder. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Look at the touch on Schroeder's shot there, making that tough mid-range, Jay. Easy, slim pickings.
And Clark, since Dirk won that 2011 title, we've seen a bunch of German-born players in the league.
You know what, Grant? Seeing is believing. And Dennis Schroeder, a prominent German player who perhaps watched Dirk Nowitzki have great success. The Wagner brothers, Max Kleber, Daniel Tice. I think seeing Dirk win Finals MVP inspired this generation.
Now here's Carter. Carter on the wing. Jacks up a 3. The putback.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Some room here for Schroeder. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
Harris finds Carter. Back to Harris. They set the screen. Outside Carter to the wing, right side. Here's Banchero. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 7. Claxton can't get it to go. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Right side Carter. Pass to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Schroeder. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Here's Schroeder. Out to Bridges. Here he goes. And he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, this is Bridges at his best. Knifing his way inside and through the contact.
And Carroll with a screen on Schroeder.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Here's Suggs. Covered by Schroeder.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Back to Schroeder. Driving to the basket. From deep, Johnson. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now. But they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are 2 things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Magic. 1 minute left in the opening quarter. And that one drops for him. Johnson's got 5.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Banchero against Johnson. And Banchero gets it to go. He's got 6.
Very few can go mano-a-mano with Banchero inside. He got the best of the defender this time.
Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. Pass to Thomas. Wagner with a steal. The kick out to Banchero. On the attack, Carter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the free throw, no good.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
On the take. Throws it up high. Stolen by Bridges. Tie game in Brooklyn. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
The Magic.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at the 1.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. You think of Wagner mostly for his offense, but Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well, both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice zeal in how he goes about it.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That'll send Wendell Carter to the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton. Ben Simmons is checked in for Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. Orlando grabs the miss. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
That's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you.
And for a 6'10" player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on, that's criminal.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. To the inside, and the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Suggs. The 3 from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Back to Simmons. Nice move, and he lays it in. Simmons has gotten 4 this quarter. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Shot clock at 5. It's Suggs with a drive. That one goes in. Suggs has got his 2nd basket.
That hoop right there is why Suggs went top 5 in the draft. This young man makes things happen.
Simmons, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Nails it from 3.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve.
Oh, my goodness! Powered it home!
Did you see it? Ridiculous! Bringing the house down!
Now here's Wagner. And Carroll finds Harris. Outside Carter. Carter, a screen on Bridges. Ooh, a good look from Carter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Banchero fought for the board and converted nicely. That's a grit and grind bucket there.
Fires from deep. Claxton can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. 4-3. Carter can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Now here's Claxton. Here's Johnson. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Back to Harris. Wagner outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Johnson. Pass to Claxton. And here they come. Here's Banchero. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
Here's Simmons driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons has got 8 points in the quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. Here's Harris, and the layup falls.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
The shot that time not on target. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Trendon Watford is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Lonnie Walker, then there's Sharp, and it's Smith in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Walker. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Walker. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Out to the wing. Watford the pass to Walker. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Sharp. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Inside. Walker's shot is off. Here's Anthony. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Smith. No made baskets yet. To the paint. Pulls up. Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Finney-Smith blocked and loaded from the corner, ready to fire on contact. Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense.
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah.
A ridiculous slam!
Yeah!
That was nice.
Insane throwdown right there.
Smith passes to Sharp. Here's Watford. Finney-Smith up top, takes a three. Rebound by the Magic.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Right wing. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. It's Sharp on the wing. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. Off the inbound. No good. A bit long that time.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Isaac, the pass to Wagner. Walker against Fultz. Pass to Anthony. Crosses over. And he lays it up and in. And the Magic lead by 14.
Clever call by Anthony there, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
Third quarter.
Outside Finney-Smith. The three is up. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Walker. Watford the pass to Walker. The three, Smith. It's hauled in by Isaac. And so Anthony will bring it up for Orlando. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Isaac, the pass to Wagner, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody. He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Wagner outside. Anthony outside. Pass to Fultz. Isaac against Smith. Wagner uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got 8 points in the quarter.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Ingles. And here's Anthony. Isaac outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Watford. Still without a bucket. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
The Magic have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. And Anthony, here we go. Back to Wagner. And a nice finish on the layup. Wagner's got 10 points here in the second half.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Magic out.
It's the final quarter.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Nets shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. So for Orlando right now, Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Suggs runs point with Harris next to him, and it's Carter in at the center position. Banchero in the post, covered by Johnson. Stolen by Carter. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero put it together some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
Here's Bridges. The shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Carter. Pass to Suggs. It's stolen by Johnson. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Everyone Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yeah, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And Carroll passes to Suggs. Carter inside. The rebound by Bridges. And now the Nets on the break. And here's Schroeder outside. Johnson, great positioning on the putback.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
It's Suggs with a drive. Wagner against Bridges. Clock at 4. Here's the floater. And Banchero with a nice bucket inside.
Banchero showing nice poise there, refusing to rush his shooting motion. Well done there.
Wow! Bring it home!
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Schroeder can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Harris outside. Wagner on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Carter. Some solid defense from Claxton. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Out to Schroeder. Uncovered. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Banchero in the post. Carter finds Wagner. And here's Harris. He's guarded by Bridges. Harris passes to Carter. Here's the pick. Back to Harris. And here's Banchero. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter can't get it to go. Well, the Nets shooting 46%, a decent average so far. For 3, Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Outside Schroeder. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
And both free throws good for Schroeder. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Orlando. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Wide open. He gets it in there.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Magic.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paolo Banchero.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Banchero finds Harris. Carter on the wing, stolen by Bridges. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. Bridges, left side. Here's Thomas. He's checked by Carter. 2 on the clock. Count the basket.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Wagner with a screen on Johnson. Banchero outside. Pass to Suggs. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They have to feel good about this.